Alright, so time to heat up some strike water. Got 5 gallons for my strike water, and then I'm going to put about 8 gallons in the hot liquor tank. I'm going to get the strike temperature about 160. So let's get that heating and turn on pump 2. While we're waiting for our strike water to heat up to 160, it's time to crush our home malted and home roasted grain. Alright, so we're up to temperature on the strike water. It's been about 20 minutes. Got the hot liquor tank heating up. Once it gets close to 150, probably about 130, I'll start underletting into the mash tun. So you can see pulling out the bottom of the brew kettle, running back up into the whirlpool. There's the temperature sensors. Gonna hook that one up. Then we have this one coming out through this pump and into this whirlpool. Both heating elements are on. Once we're ready to underlet, I'll disconnect this whirlpool attachment and connect it into the bottom of the mash tun and slowly trickle in the water over probably 10-15 minutes. And we'll start doing our mash. Do have our grain in there, ready to go. Smells absolutely wonderful. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes and the hot liquor tank is getting close to temperature, so I'm going to start underletting. First, let's turn off pump 2. Let's also turn this off so we don't burn out our heating element when we go dry. Alright, I'm going to turn this off for now. Hook up our sensor. I leave a little air gap so I can see how slow I'm moving in. Okay, so we're hooked up, got our sensor hooked up. I'm going to open this valve. We have this shut, this open. Let's turn the pump back on. Now we're going to slowly open it so we get a about there. And I'll check back when we get close to the top. Here comes the water. Slowly trickling in. Last time I did this, I ended up with no dough balls and it worked absolutely beautifully. Looks like it's working just as well. So we're a little under temperature. Probably do 168 next time, but not too bad. It won't take too long to get it up to 145, 50, 150. So I'm pretty happy with that. Looks good. All right, now that our mash tun's full, we're going to open our valve, back up. Got it running now through the pump, up into the Herms coil. Open this valve, turn pump 1 on, and now I'm going to slowly try and get a good don't want to go too quick. Whoop, that might be a little too quick. That looks good. Get a nice slow whirlpool. Right now we're reading 133. Kind of undershot the striking temperature. But our mash tun, or our hot liquor tank's at 153. Got our coil submerged. And it'll heat up our mash water pretty quick. So, have the hot liquor tank whirlpooling still. Keep the a steady temperature. And we'll do this for 60 to 90 minutes. So it looks like our yeast starter is very happy. It's ready to go. This is American Ale. I started with 1600 milliliters of about 1040 DME. So this is about 20 minutes later. The color has changed quite a bit. It's a wonderful color and it smells amazing. So we'll continue on with this, and once we're done mashing, we'll start pulling the mash out of the bottom into the boil kettle and running the hot water in the hot liquor tank onto the top of this mash to lauter it. 45 minutes in, I'm gonna start heating the hot liquor tank up to 160 to slowly start bringing the mash tun temperature up. Do that for about 15-20 minutes, and then I'll raise it again up to 168, hold it there for probably 5-10 minutes, and we'll start pulling off into the boil kettle. So I'll submit that.